Baseball. It is said it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Let's run through the basics of during the steel fans phase, press
About set for baseball now on. Ronald Teray is the next to bat. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Drury fields it cleanly. And there's one away. So stepping in, Michael Brantley.
Center fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here comes the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Torreyes gloves it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line drive to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Ronald Torreyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ronald.
And there's one well.
during the reinforcement.
Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. The Yanks are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Sliding stop by Kipnis. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Digging in now for the Yankees. Altuve, first at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Back up the middle. Kipnis is there. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And next.
Leading off for the Indians. Center fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He enters play sixth in the American League in the batting race. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left center, base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Didi Gregorius. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. He's on the move again from first. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. To deep center here. 45 home runs now on the campaign. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Manny Machado now as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. There's a shot out to right center field. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 5-0 lead. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks. And
throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
There goes Altuve. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Oh, and he botches it. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that collects RBI number 1,900 in his career, and he's only 3 away from the Say Hey Kid, D-Row, Willie Mays, who had 1,903 runs batted in.
Yeah, I can't begin to tell you how special a moment this is for us to get to witness him getting his 1900th career RBI, and you naming guys like Willie Mays. That's what this game is built on. Players that are able to show up like this and just have us laud on their talents, Dan. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Set and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate, make it 9-0. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He leads.
Leading off for the Indians, the right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor comes up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Machado rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from first. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Drilled on the ground to short, but that finds its way through for a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First offering on its way. Runners off for second. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, and a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the second run will score as well. And he is in at third with a two-run triple.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Runners on the move for second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Line toward the alley in left center. Naquin will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side hit hard. Taken in by Kipnis, and that's the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pitch on the way. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Hit hard up the middle, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ken Griffey Jr. runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Naquin ranging back at the track, the wall, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. Hard on the ground towards short. And it's in time at first. And Hall ready.
Leading off for the Indians.
Mike Clevenger answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Machado on his way to second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some Show Track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. Naquin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
In is Joey Votto now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitcher's been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning and possibly saved the game.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run.
Leading off for the Indians.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So,
oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Here's Didi Gregorius.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Bryce Harper now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Digging in once.
leading off for the Indians, the designated hitter, Edwin.
Here's Manny Machado now. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit out to straightaway center. Naquin racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Gardner.
Drilled to the right side. Kipnis has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Naquin racing back at the track. Gone into Monument Park. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Roll, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Hard liner to center field. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and here comes Junior. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side, and Chisenhall will make the catch. And the Brett Gardner will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jeff Bagwell will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Mike Schmidt has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 20, Mike Schmidt.
Cal Ripken is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now playing shortstop, number 8, Cal Ripken Jr.
Jorge Posada is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Jorge Posada.
Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in for the Indians, Lonnie Chisenhall. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he's safe. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
In now, Francisco Mejia, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-2. Popped him up. Bagwell over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Michael Brantley is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
3-1 the count now. Chisenhall leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is hit softly to third. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. No runs on 6 hits and 2 Cleveland errors so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position. Next for New York, Jorge Posada. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
The runner was moving on the pitch, so when he blisters this thing into the gap, he's going to score easily. What wasn't so certain was if the hitter was going to have the wheels to get to third. Well, he answered that question, and he has an RBI triple.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The relay throw. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Dan Otero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fast.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box, Cal Ripken, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as this lead got even wider. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Naquin's under it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Bagwell. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Driven nicely into the gap, and this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Posada is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Zach McAllister enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's big Aaron Judge. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Naquin looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. Line towards center field. Naquin is there to make the catch, and mercifully this. Ready once again.
Leading off for Cleveland, third baseman.
Three. He's out. Three. That's ball four. Ball four. Take it away. Out. Three.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away.